Hi everyone, I'm back, and today I'm going to show you all how to make shrimp and linguine. Here's what you will need. You will need jumbo shrimp, and right here I have 13 jumbo shrimp that I've peeled and deveined. You will need fresh parsley and 2 whole garlic cloves chopped. You will need 1 small onion chopped, basil, salt and pepper, 1 pound of linguine, heavy whipping cream. You will need oil. You will need 1 14.5 ounce of diced tomatoes, and you will need a small amount of tomato sauce. Okay, first thing that we need to do, let's come over this way, and I'd like to show you something. Over here, the pan to the left, this red pan, I have water, and I have salted the water very well. The first thing that I would like to do is go ahead and get started cooking our linguine, because everything else is going to happen very fast. So we might as well start on our linguine. All right. So then we're going to use a whole pound with just this box. And we're just going to put that in just like so. Alright. Once it starts to wilt down a little bit, we'll stir it up, alright? Now, I'm going to turn this pan up on a medium-high heat. And the first thing that we need to do is get this oil. I have some oil in the bottom of this pan, not a lot, just enough to coat the bottom of the pan and cook the ingredients. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to cook is going to be our garlic. Now we're waiting on this oil to heat up. Alright, once this oil comes up to temperature, I'll be right back. Okay, now there's one thing that I'd like to show you. This is stock from my shells that were on the shrimp. Alright, what I did was I put my shells with a little bit of garlic, a little bit of fresh parsley, and a little bit of onions, and I brought those shells to a boil, and I made a seafood stock. I'm only going to use about a cup, but you want to use that shrimp stock in this dish, absolutely, instead of using just water. If you use just water, it won't have as much flavor. Anytime you have the shells on and you get to peel them yourself, save those shells and make a seafood stock. You can even freeze seafood stock. All right, so that's a great tip, absolutely. And that seafood stock is going to give so much flavor to this dish. You hear me? Absolutely it will. So now our garlic is starting to brown up just like so, and you want to cook this until it becomes nice and fragrant. All right, you don't want this to get too dark, because when you overcook garlic, it'll tend to get kind of sour. Okay, it'll have a funny taste to it. All right, so then we're going to cook this until we can smell it very prevalent. Now over here on the stove, you can see our linguine is doing well. It's cooking. When you're making linguine, you only want to make it, or any spaghetti, you only want to cook it for 11 minutes. After 11 minutes, it'll be just perfect. You hear me? Absolutely it will. So let's come back down onto this. Now what I'd like to do at this moment is go ahead, since our garlic is very fragrant, before it burns, you put your onion in. And what that onion will do, it'll stop the cooking process of the garlic, so your garlic won't burn in that hot oil, because our onion is going to let off a little bit of water, okay, and it's going to kind of save the garlic, if that makes any sense to you. Okay, if you wanted to, you can chop your onion up very fine, okay, but I don't mind onion. We like onions here, so it doesn't matter how I chop it. All right, just like this. Okay, this right here is what you call building flavor. We're putting flavor into this pan. That garlic, that oil, and this onion is so much flavor, guys. You hear me? Absolutely it is. All right, let me stir my, get a picture in over there. Let me stir my linguine. Okay, and it's doing just fine. Anytime you're making any type of noodles or potatoes, you want to make sure that you always salt your water for sure. All right? You don't want unflavored noodles or unflavored potatoes. All right? This dish is an Italian dish, and I'm not making this like I make my spaghetti, guys, with the sugar and the garlic oil and all of that. That's not what, well, we're kind of doing garlic oil. But this is so much different. It's so simple, and it has so much flavor. You hear me? And you don't have to do a lot of work, but yet it's so tasty. And one thing you're not looking for when you're making this dish, you don't want your seafood or your noodles to be drowned in sauce like as if it was spaghetti. Okay, you don't want that. But you will see that our noodles will get nice and well coated. You'll see. You'll understand as we go along with the video. Okay, let's go ahead and put our shrimp stock in. Just about, we'll go ahead and put all of it in. All right, because a lot of it will reduce. Oh, right away I smell that shrimp. It smells beautiful. Beautiful, you hear me? So then what we're going to do, we're going to put the whole can of the Hunt's diced tomatoes in with the juice. Okay? And then I like to use half of this 8 ounce, so we're going to use 4 ounces of the tomato sauce. Only 4 ounces is all we need. So that's just half, and this other half I'll do something with it later, okay? All right, there we go. Maybe I'll use that other half with some ramen noodles or something. Absolutely, I will. I do all kinds of stuff with ramen noodles. So what you want to do is you want to turn this heat up. And let's get this to, bring it to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, we'll start to see everything to reducing down. There's one ingredient that I left out. And I don't want to forget that. We're going to put some Marsala cooking wine in. Okay, if I had white wine, I would preferably like to use white wine. But since I don't have that today, I'm going to use some Marsala. Okay, I'm going to put this in just like so. That's about good. All right, not too much. Turn this up on high, and we want to let that alcohol cook down. We want that alcohol to cook out, and what you'll be left with is a beautiful note, a beautiful flavor that's undescribable. Absolutely you will. Okay, so that just takes about 5 to 7 minutes for the alcohol to burn off. All right. Oh, meanwhile, I'm checking on my linguine. It looks beautiful. Okay, I'm going to check one just to be safe. Okay, it's not ready yet because we don't want any overcooked noodles. Nothing over 11 minutes. All right, this is cooking up beautifully. I need to get a spoon so I can give it a taste. I should be able to taste the seafood very well, even before we put our spices in. Taste that, guys, if you want to. Oh, yeah. So happy. I'm so happy with that. The alcohol has cooked out. You see how it's coming to a nice boil? That's what you're wanting. That's what you're wanting, because it's going to reduce down and get a little bit thicker for us. Okay, let me grab our salt, pepper, and basil. If you have fresh basil on hand, feel free to use fresh basil. When I went to Kroger today, I'm going to put a little bit of salt in, just like so, not too much. That's enough. A little bit of black pepper. Get you some black pepper in there, guys. Oh, absolutely. Okay, and put you some basil in. There we go. I'm going to stir this around, and you can actually see how it's reduced down already. Now, when I'm having seafood in my pasta, I like to have a pink sauce. What do you mean a pink sauce, Gina? What I mean is I'm going to put a little bit of heavy whipping cream in here, and it's going to thicken my sauce up a little. But more than anything, it's going to make my sauce kind of pink in color. All right, and I'm going to show you that here in just a second. I want to taste this again after seasoning. Oh, yes. Perfecto. That makes me happy. So now, here's what I need to do. I'm not putting a lot in, guys. Trust me when I tell you. Okay? That's about it. That's about all you need. Okay? Check this out. Stir your heavy cream, and at this point we can turn our sauce down a little bit and see how you come out with this beautiful color. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, guys. I came to make those taste buds jump around in your mouth. You hear me? Absolutely I did. I know I'm crazy, guys. But it's so good. This smells so good right now. All right, let me give this a taste. Look at this, guys. Isn't that beautiful? Woo, that makes me happy. Our linguine is almost done. So now, when your sauce is almost done and it's reduced down as much as this one has, okay? What you want to do is go ahead on in with your beautiful shrimp. You always put your shrimp in at the last minute, right before your noodles are done, okay? And like I said, always put your seafood in last, because this seafood doesn't take any time. It doesn't take no time at all to cook. We don't want any rubbery, overcooked shrimp. By having the amount of shrimp that I bought today, it's going to assure me that in every bite, everyone is going to be satisfied, and they'll have a piece of shrimp in every bite. You hear me? Absolutely they will. Now you can see how our shrimp have begun already to start to turn pink. See that? That's beautiful. Okay? Now what I need to do is I need to come over here to our fresh parsley, and we need to chop some up. All right? Because we need fresh parsley for our dish. Just chop it. Okay? We're going to put some into our sauce, and then we'll put some on top of our dish after we've plated it. This dish is such a romantic dish. You hear me? If you're trying to impress somebody, or if you just want to make a fancy meal, make this, guys. You will truly impress somebody. You hear me? Absolutely you will. So I'm turning right now I'm turning the stove off because my sauce is done. I don't want it to cook any longer because I do not want rubbery shrimp. You hear me? Let me taste my noodles really quick. Make sure that they're done. All right? Noodle is perfect. I'll be turning that off. That's turned off. We're going to drain it. And guys, it's that simple. I'm going to be honest with you. It only took me 14 minutes to make this dish. Make it for your grandma. Make it for the kids, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your fiance, husband, wife. Hey, you could make this for your coworker. You hear me? All right, look at this. Get you some parsley in there. You want some color? Put some color in there, Gina. Woo-wee! Like I said, this is turned off, but I want to remove it away from that eye so it doesn't continue to boil on that hot stove. Look at this, guys. You hear me? if you wanted to squeeze you some fresh lemon on this bad boy. Oh my goodness. Let's go ahead. Let me drain our beautiful linguine. I'll be right back. We're going to mix this up and I'm going to let you all know what this tastes like. Be right back. Okay, everyone, our pasta is drained. Let's go ahead and put this in. All right, bear with me, guys. Put the whole pound in there. You hear me? These measurements is going to make for the perfect amount of coating for 1 pound of linguine. Try this. Put this on that Christmas table. Put this on your New Year's table. You hear me? And like I said, I don't want you all to get this mixed up with spaghetti. Don't think for 1 second that this is supposed to be coated in a thick sauce, okay? Because this is different. This is different, okay? This dish is supposed to be lightly coated, just like it is, all right? Look at this. Oh my gosh. Oh, I am getting so excited about this. You hear me? I'm so serious though, guys. Woo-wee! All right, I think I'd like to, well, I won't do it right now. I was going to put some more parsley in there. You all know I love parsley. Look at this, guys. And oh man, I don't even need to say anything else. This picture speaks for itself, right? Speechless. It's beautiful. It's tasty. It's so easy. It doesn't take any time. Hey, if you all enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. And make sure you click on that notification bell so that you can be notified every time I upload one of these awesome recipes. Absolutely. So here's what I'd like to do. I need to put some black pepper in. Come on out of there, black pepper. I want some, but I don't want too much. There we go. Beautiful. A little bit of salt. Just a little. That's all you need. And then I was looking for my red pepper flakes, guys. Where's my red pepper flakes? I'll be right back. Here they are, guys. Put you a little bit, just a little. You don't want to burn anybody's socks off. A little bit of red pepper flakes, just a little. Not too much. Now, I knew I was going crazy when I kept shaking that pepper and I wasn't getting anything out. I was using the wrong one. Now I have one. Here we go. Look at that baby. All right, we're going to plate this up. Hoo-wee. Mix that pepper in there. Oh, my word. All right, let's see. I have a plate right here. Okay, everyone, I am back. Now, what I was trying to do, that white platter that I had, I was going to pour everything on that platter, and then I noticed that I had too much sauce. My sauce would have overflowed. So we're just going to keep it in our beautiful pan here, and I'm going to plate me some up, guys. Take a look at this. Shrimp and linguine 101. And don't you think for 1 second that there's no sauce in here. Oh, because there's sauce. Look at that sauce. Like I said, don't think that we're going to coat this in a thick sauce because we're not making spaghetti today. This is totally different, guys. And you talking about some flavor? Hoo-wee! I'm about to show you some flavor. Oh, yeah. All right, let's go ahead and make this bowl up. Ooh. All right, let me get another spoon because I'm ready. Oh, I am so ready for this. You hear me? Ooh, get in my belly. This is one of my favorite dishes, and I am so pleased and so happy to be able to share this with you all. You hear me? Oh, guys. You hear me? Now, if you're one of those people that want a little bit of Parmesan cheese. Put you some Parmesan cheese on. But I'm not a fan of cheese and seafood. I'm just not. But like I said, if you wanted to, feel free to put some shredded Parmesan cheese on there. Absolutely, you could. All right. Let me get a few of these tomatoes. That's what I like about the canned tomatoes. Look at this. Give me some parsley. Give me some parsley. Look at this, guys. Beautiful. Let's dig in. God bless this meal. Thank you, Jesus, for feeding me a meal today. All your blessings, taking care of me and my family, and keeping us safe. Amen. Thank you, Jesus. Look at this, guys. Let's dig in. Hoo-wee. Where should I start? Okay, right here. We got to get this first. We got to taste this first. And then we'll go in. We'll go in for the beautiful shrimp. Oh, that sauce is so good. Taste that right there, guys. Let me know what you think. Taste right there. Hoo-wee. Boy, oh boy. I am so happy right now. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy with this. You hear me? Taste that again. It's cold. Oh, it's so good. The sauce on there is so delicious. And make sure you put that little bit of cream in there. It really rounds out the sauce. Look at this, guys. Taste right there. My goodness. Here's a shrimp right there, coated in all this goodness. Look at this. Taste that shrimp, guys. My goodness. My Lord. This right here, this is worthy to be praised. You hear me? I'm so serious. Guys, it's so good. Oh my gosh. Taste that right there. And see, when I make linguine, I don't like to break my noodles. I like long noodles, okay? This flavor is out of this world. You hear me? I'm not even kidding. I'm not saying it because I made it, guys. I'm saying it because this is good. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Taste right there. That shrimp is gone. That shrimp is gone. Look at that goodness all throughout. Those onions, that garlic and tomatoes, that heavy cream and that tomato sauce. My goodness. If you wanted to put some frozen peas in here, you could do that. Sure, you could. Just put them in at the last minute. Make sure they're thawed out. I'm sorry. And put them in at the last minute. Oh, look at this. My goodness. Lord, I'm happy with this. God, thank you. Thank you all for watching. Thank everyone who has subscribed. I appreciate you guys. I really do. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Why is this so simple and so good? Woo! Because that's how it was meant to be. So simple and yet so tasty. Woo! Taste that right there, guys. Oh my goodness. I hope you all enjoyed the video for the turkey wraps earlier. That was a really nice video, and it was fun to do and yet so easy. Make sure you all click on that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed. So you don't miss anything. Ooh-wee. Now, when I'm done, I'm going to take 2 hours out of my evening to message everybody that I can message back. And then I'm going to sit in my bedroom and try to figure out what I'm making for tomorrow. Guys, I could truly eat that whole pan over there. It's that good. You better believe it's that good, guys. Hoo-wee. I'm going to share it, but it's that good. Hoo-wee. God bless. Have a great night. Thank you all for watching. Good night.